Hello, it's the Rice Force back at you with another video. And today talk's gonna be, does a Christian have to marry a virgin? And that's gonna be the talk I'm gonna go over. So this is on script. I'm just basically gonna talk about this. So about not too long ago, about a week ago, or maybe a little bit longer, I was told somebody on YouTube. Well, you know I leave comments on YouTube. Well, somebody on YouTube, they make it like it's a horrible sin for a woman not be a virgin, and that he wouldn't date a virgin. Pardon me. Okay, I had to step away for a little bit. But anyway, this guy was in the comments saying that he wouldn't marry somebody that had sex, pretty much. He would only marry a virgin. And in the comment, I was pointing out that, okay, I'm not going to judge somebody that had sex in the past. But this guy's pretty judgmental. So just this guy alone, he made me want to do a video now. So should you marry somebody that's not a virgin? And would I do it? Well, let's talk about that. Is this person that's not a virgin, is he or she married? So if they're married, then obviously you can't marry them. But if their wife or their husband is pretty much deceased, you're free to marry them. So there's nothing wrong with that. But obviously the real question is, we married somebody that pretty much had sex before marriage. I mean, I'm under the impression that's what this one guy meant in the comments. And I don't think that there's any reason why you shouldn't marry somebody that is not a virgin. So let's say there was somebody, I was dating somebody. We're going to say I was dating somebody that was a 33-year-old. And obviously had sex when they were like 16. I mean, when you're a 16-year-old, you're basically a kid. So am I going to judge somebody? I'm going to judge a woman for having sex with somebody from when they was a kid? I mean, I'm not going to do it. I mean, it could have easily been me. Obviously, I have a girlfriend when I was 16, but how might have life cards been a little different? Who knows? Maybe in a parallel universe. I'm not saying parallel universe are real, but I just like to pretend like they are sometimes. Maybe in a parallel universe where I did have a girlfriend. Who knows? I may have had sex with her. Or maybe I would have punked out and been like, you know what? We can't do this. This is wrong. Sometimes I do wonder what my 16-year-old self would have did if a girl that I like after offered me sex. That's one thing I'll never know. Maybe I would have turned it down, or maybe I would have went for it. That is the question. I guess only God knows that one. I was never in that situation. I was pretty much a shy kid. Not sure how many of y'all know that. I'm still kind of shy, actually. It's a miracle I do these videos. Maybe it's because I don't see anybody faces at me, so it's easier to do videos. So would I marry somebody that wasn't a virgin? And the short answer is yes, I would. As long as they didn't have any kids, because I don't really want to be a stepfather, but There's another reason for that one. I'm not going to get into that. Man, you don't mind being a stepfather, but for me, I don't want to be one. I mean, we all commit sin. So if somebody commit one sin, you shouldn't turn away just because of that one sin. So this guy was being really judgmental in the comments. I could ask him a question. Have you committed adultery? That's one of the 10 commandments. Maybe he didn't, maybe he did. I don't know. Just talking about it just made me want to go back and ask him now. I could ask him, have you killed anybody? Obviously, he most likely didn't, because he'll be in jail. What's another 10 commandments? Thou shalt not lie. Have you lied? Yeah, he committed that sin, of course. Have you disrespect your parents? Dishonored them? I'm sure he has. Man, trying to think of 10 commandments. Covet your neighbor's wife. So in case you don't know what that is, that's when you want to be with your wife. Did he commit that sin? Maybe. And it's not. It's not just 10 commandments. There's other sins I could go over too. There's so many sins out there. Have you cussed? Would cussing be a sin? I mean, I guess it could be. Have you said the Lord's name in vain? I could go over and over. And find some sins that guy that made it, those comments, those judgmental comments. I could find some sins he committed. So many sins I could pick by. Have you eaten the blood of an animal? Yeah, some sins are just ridiculous. Some sins just seem really ridiculous in the Bible. We just don't think much of it. So obviously I'm just thinking about sins. I could ask this guy if he committed them. And obviously I'm going to find one he committed, or a dozen when he committed. But God knows we're not perfect. So each one of us gives us another chance. I mean, if we commit just one sin and God's like, you know what? I'm not going to give you a chance. You're on your own. How would you feel? If God tell you that you're going to go to hell, regardless of what you do, all because of that sin committed. That'd be scary, wouldn't it? So this guy leaving the comment talking about how he wanted to marry somebody just because they had sex before marriage. That guy can be missing out. Let me tell you something. Let's say that 33-year-old I was dating. I didn't really date one, but there was one I wanted to date about 10 years ago. Let's say I did date her. And she had sex when I was 16. I'm not when I was 16, sorry. Rephrase that. She had sex when she was 16. So obviously, when she was like 16, she probably thought this guy was the one. That they were gonna get married. And who knows, that guy could have turned out to be a horrible person. And she realized she didn't want to be with this guy. Or he could have dumped her. Left her. So should I judge her? If she had sex with somebody before me? No. Besides, I would have only been like 9 when she was 16 anyway. So it's not like she would have dated me when I was 9. So the thing is, yeah, she could marry somebody that's not a virgin at all. They don't have to be a virgin. You could even marry somebody that have kids. I mean, I want to do it. It's my personal reasons. I'm not going to go over it in this video, but if you want to, go for it. My best friend, he actually does have a stepfather. And he actually does see that guy as his real father. But me, on the other hand, I don't have any interest in ever being a stepfather. But if you want to, that's your choice. But anyway, you don't have to be a virgin. I mean, your girlfriend, your wife or your husband, they don't have to be virgins for you to marry them. But things happen in life. Fortunately, I didn't really fool around when I was a teenager. And that was basically because I didn't have a girlfriend and I was really shy. Came close when I was like 18 to getting a girlfriend, but it didn't work out. Looking back at it, at this one girl I'm thinking about now, when I was like 18, I'm kind of glad she walked away from me, because if I would have stuck with her, I think I would have been really miserable about being with her. So I'm glad we didn't stick together. But let's say we actually did have sex, and then for some reason she turned away from me. I won't want some woman judge me for something I did when I was like 18, because obviously I was a different person when I was 18. So why would I judge a woman for having sex with somebody that they met years before I came along? It don't make sense. We all sin. And that woman that had sex before marriage, before meeting you, she could turn out to be a wonderful person. And some of these one outright virgins, you marry into them, they may not be good people at all. Well, that's something else to think about. So don't judge people for something that they did in the past. Basically what this video is about. Not judge people for their past sins, and pretty much saying that, yes, you can marry somebody that's not a virgin. If you agree or disagree, feel free to leave comments. You can use some criticism in here. Either way, it raises up my views in on this channel, because I do want more people to watch these videos. But you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And like I said, you agree or disagree with what I talked about in this video, leave comments down here. But that being said, have a good weekend. Bye for now.